It's finally happening! The thing we thought would never happen. GameCube is coming to Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass. So let's get moving and go through every single confirmed game. Before we get started, consider subscribing. And let me know in the comments down below what GameCube game you'd like to see on the Nintendo Switch 2. And I will include your comment in a future video. Mine is largely unknown from Software Lost Kingdoms, a card battling game that sadly every time I talk about this game, someone's discovering it because it's so niche, it's so unknown, it's so amazing. I need this on the Switch too. It's so good. Play it. Anyway, on to the video. First up, we have The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And controversially, at the time, it was a huge disappointment for fans who were clamouring for a more realistic take on the Legend of Zelda series. And funnily enough, even though it ended up being critically acclaimed, that is actually how I ended up with my favourite Zelda game, Twilight Princess. F-Zero GX is actually the game that introduced me to the F-Zero series when I had my GameCube in my pre-teen years. I don't really remember it having a story, but I do remember it being very, very, very hard. Soul Calibur 2 was actually my first introduction to Link in 3D. I didn't grow up with a GameCube, so I didn't actually get to experience Ocarina of Time until it was bundled in with Mario Kart Double Dash. So yeah, I have a lot of fond memories with Soul Calibur 2 and I can't wait to play it again. Super Mario Sunshine, widely considered the worst of the 3D Mario games, but that does not mean it is a bad game. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is one of the most expensive Fire Emblem games and also one of the most expensive games on the GameCube. There is actually a copy sitting at my local computer exchange store in Leeds, valued at over £200. Would you pay £200 for a single game? I think not. Pokemon Colosseum was my first introduction to 3D Pokemon games, as previously mentioned. I didn't have an N64, which also means I did not get to experience Pokemon Stadium. And by gosh, I always felt like I missed out on that game because it looked amazing. And from what I remember, this game also has the best storyline in a Pokemon game. It was bleeding fantastic. So yes, I will most likely play Pokemon Colosseum first on GameCube Nintendo Switch Online. It's a bit of a mouthful that. But I will most likely play that first, just for the nostalgia, basically. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I know literally nothing about this game other than that it's got a cool name. It's got a really cool Shadow Lugia on the cover. It looks bleeding awesome. And I can't wait to play it. After I finish Pokemon Colosseum, of course. Is it a sequel, actually? Does it carry on? I don't know. I'm so excited. They couldn't call it soccer. They couldn't call it football. So they called it Super Mario Strikers, because the Americans like to be different. Luigi's Mansion is the best game I've never played, and to the point where I actually dressed as Luigi from this game and attended Comic-Con.
You are next level.
Chibi Robo, the mascot we needed but did not deserve. Every single person watching this video, except James, is the reason we do not get any Chibi Robo games anymore. And you owe it to the little robot himself to go play this game. And then maybe we'll get new Chibi Robo games in the future. Shame on you all! Except James, you're a real G. And that's it. I'll be making another video soon of GameCube games we want to see on NSO. So make sure you leave a comment telling me what games you want to see to ensure it's not missed.